Alright guys, Fast Eddie here. Today we are going to do a little modification, add some, what do they call them, sparkles to the motorbike here. The Honda NX500. Now that we've started getting some miles on the bike, actually kilometers here in the Philippines, not miles. We are going to, I noticed that the lighting situation, you know, part of it is me being an older guy, and I am required to wear glasses when I ride my motorbike or drive. At least that's what California told me because my eyes were so bad. But particularly at nighttime. And here in the Philippines, there's not a lot of street lighting, not a lot of road signs, and so and there's a lot of they're just the rules of the road aren't there. There's a lot of dogs out in the road. There's a lot of people walking in the road. People driving without their lights on. So I do need some auxiliary lighting on my bike. And so what I'm going to try to do here is the first step in that is finding a place to mount the lights. And the Honda, the NX500, it comes with a set of, it has an optional fog lights that you can buy from the dealership. They're quite expensive. They're like $700-800 for the light setup. And then you have to buy the bars on the bottom for it to go on too. So I am not going to go that route. What I am going to do though, and I haven't got the lights yet, but I do have the mount here. And before I get over to the mount, I'm going to show you what a lot of people do. And a lot of the lights that you can buy, you see out there, have a bar mount for them. There's a crash cage that goes on here. It's like a two-piece thing. In the event that you lay the bike over, it'll help protect the plastic. I don't really care for that. I kind of had something like that on my BMW, and I actually took the first set off that I didn't care for, and you'll end up getting a second set because the first set I had interfered with servicing the bike, and I don't want anything like that. I want to be able to service the bike relatively easy. I don't want to have to be taking off parts just to get the thing. So I'm not going to go that route. I really don't plan on doing any off-roading. I mean, dirt roads and that kind of stuff. So I'm not saying I won't lay the bike down, but if I do, I'll deal with it then. So what I did get here for a light mount is this mount here, made by SW MOTECH. I believe they're based out of the US. I'm not 100% about that, but I bought it from Big Bike Tech in Manila. And in Manila, they shipped it here to me. I'm trying to remember how much exactly it was, but I'll put the price down there when I get inside here. It's kind of nice. It's a nice piece of one stamp. It's like 3/16 stamp steel. And you can see they just they form this and then bend it up and then just tack welded it there, so really not a whole lot to go wrong with it. Don't have to worry about any weld breaking. It's got a nice powder coat on it. Comes with the hardware, a couple bolts, and basically it mounts on the front of the bike here. We just got to remove these two screws here that are holding this this part of the kind of the subframe or something up here. Two bolts right here, which are 12mm wrenches, and take those out and we'll slide this up over there and put the longer bolts in there, which are 13mm, and we will see how it looks. Alright, so there we got the bar on there, and you can kind of see those two steel bolts up in there. It goes through a, here comes the rain, so hopefully you can hear me, but pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and it just slides, take the old bolts out, put the new bolts in there, and put the bracket up there, kind of just line the holes up with a center punch or a drift, and it worked out. And now we have it on there. It calls for 28 Newton meter pounds on those bolts. So I got my torque wrench out here, but I don't really know how critical that would be, but we will see. One of the issues that I think, and this is kind of why I did it this route, was I went ahead and got the light mount because I want to figure out what lights will fit on there. And if you come up top side here, it's going to be difficult to put any lights on, so they're going to have to come from the bottom, obviously, and not all lights work in that, can be used in that manner. So we'll have to do some window shopping now and find some lights for this thing, but I think that'll work out well. The other thing I've looked at is a dash camera for bikes, and I think this might do the ticket too, to put my dash cam right on the front right there, and that will also work out for me there. So alright guys, so stay tuned for the second part. When I get my lights, we'll get them mounted up there. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Need a couple 13 millimeter, 12 millimeter wrenches in socket, and a 13 millimeter wrench in socket, and away you go, and a drift pin, and that's it. All right.